They say silence is golden. But out here, in the heart of the drift, silence is a weight. The sky went white. The world went cold. We fought the frost. We stood our ground. But because we refused to let the fire go out, the storm is over. But the story is just beginning. The Great White Silence.
What is that noise?
Oh no.
No. Oh no, snow. No. It's accumulating. It's starting. I need eggs. Do we have eggs? Milk? Yeah, do we have milk? Bread. Oh God, we need milk, bread, eggs. Because I don't know why, but that's what we always need. Okay, milk, eggs.
It's day one, and the Great White Silence has arrived. The sky has turned a menacing shade of eggshell, and the local population is on the brink of total collapse. A single crystal falls, a harbinger of doom. To the untrained eye, it's a snowflake. To the suburban father, it's a death sentence. Resources are already scarce. I've tracked the neighbor to the end of the driveway. He was carrying a single bag of rock salt. Primitive, desperate. He won't survive the night. Guarantee it. I must rely on the beast of burden, the red stallion. Together we will hold the line against the 8 to 16 inches of accumulation that threaten our very way of life. Some will fail. We shall not. It's only been a few hours since this has started. The rations are thin. I've begun to hallucinate. I think I saw a snowplow, but it may have just been the mirage born of my own frozen despair. And if the power goes out, I just want everyone to know I should have bought whole milk instead of 2%. It's day two and the dawn didn't break. It merely just bruised the sky a deeper shade of charcoal. The thermometer hasn't just dropped, it's retreated in shame. The red stallion stands bold within those walls, untouched by a mountain of snow beyond the doors. The bread, harder than the resolve of a man with no snow shovel. The eggs, only 2 remain. I've named them Hope and Despair, and I fear I will eat hope by noon. The milk, that watery 2% that once was, is now gone, and I'm left with even nastier skim that offers no warmth, no comfort, just thin blue shadow of what could have been. The silence is no longer great. It is loud. It is screaming the names of every de-icer I failed to purchase, and I find myself talking to the toaster. It doesn't say much, but it's a better listener than the neighbor who I haven't seen since the rock salt incident. And I've begun to wear 3 pairs of socks, and I can no longer feel my toes, but I can feel the weight of my choices. And if the power flickers, I shall be forced to burn the decorative home sweet home sign for warmth. The irony is not on me. I will not be broken, and I'll carve a path to that mailbox today, ensuring that I'm ready for tomorrow's TikTok and Temu packages. If this is the end, let it be known I went down fighting with a half-eaten roll in one hand and a dream of whole milk in the Day other. 3. The world as we knew it has vanished beneath a shroud of white, even though the storm has stopped. The red stallion is my only sanctuary, a still beast breathing fire into the frozen void. But fuel is a finite resource, and the solitude is beginning to bite harder than the wind. There, on the horizon of the drifts, a shadow that defies the blizzard. At first I thought it was a hallucination, kind of like the salt truck and the plow. A trick of the light, the hunger. But wait, it moves. It watches. It judges. An ancient predator, a sovereign of the snow. In the old world, we called it Felis Catus. But here, in the wasteland, names have no meanings. There is only the hunter and the hunted. I shall try and catch it. It's a long walk, but I shall succeed. The calculation is cold, my rations are gone, the creature is small and likely high in protein, and yet there's a spark of recognition in those yellow eyes. Is this my final meal? Or my brother in arms? A companion to witness the end of days? Does the stallion have a new navigator? I have traded my hunger for a heavy burden, a companion. After days of isolation, the world finally reopens its eyes. The roads, once swallowed by the drift, are now passable. Cracked veins through a landscape of frozen white. We venture out, not for adventure, but for basic building blocks of life. In the stillness, connections are found in unlikely places. A lone sparrow becomes a silent companion, a brief witness to the thaw. It is a quiet reminder that even in the depth of the great white silence, life remains, waiting for the light. The destination is humble, the local market. Here the prizes are simple but profound, fresh baked bread and whole milk. In times of plenty, these are afterthoughts. After the storm, they're a symbol of victory, of warmth returned to the hearth rekindled. Oh, how joyful mundane becomes when it is no longer guaranteed. The journey home is a victory lap. The sky sets fire to the horizon, casting long violet shadows across the drifts. The sunset isn't just a daily occurrence tonight, it's a celebration of survival. We have weathered the great white silence. We return home with our provisions, leaving the cold behind, reminded that the greatest luxuries are often found in a crust of bread and the fading glow of a winter sunset.